And I'll have some too. Welcome to the 289th edition of Wrestling with Trivia WWT. And folks, you know what time of year it is? It's that time where we crown a king of Wrestling with Trivia championship winner tournament thing. You know what I mean? We've already seen several people advance. Suba, JPO, Chris, Scott, Mesa, and the Richies have all advanced to round two. Who will meet Steve Mesa in his upcoming match? Is going to either be Michael Turner or a debut here in the arena in Timothy Smith. I'm not alone, though. You know him from the Thursday podcast, Lonely Marks, with the very sexy JPO. It's Jacob Barber. How are you?
I'm doing all right, feeling a bit under the weather, but I feel good enough to ask some questions. So we'll see how this match goes. I'm looking forward to this one.
It indeed is going to be a banger. Always happy to see the face of Michael Turner. How are you?
I'm good. I'm good. Looking forward to stepping back in the arena with a new opponent. Not looking forward to waking up early to do my rehab on my wrist again, but such is life.
And his opponent, as we mentioned, a debut in the arena here tonight. If he doesn't win, he has to send me that Green Ranger sword. I don't know if you remember the green of that. Timothy, how are you?
It's actually the White Ranger. But
I
no,
want
I
Yeah,
don't remember
GTO.
agreeing to that. You can see my manager Nico on that. He can set something
Oh
up.
no.
You know. But I'm doing good. This is a. I don't have to be on your end of it, so I'm always good with that.
Yeah. Wait, what? All right, we got 20 minutes back questions for you. You got 20 seconds to answer. If you need a little more time to mull it over, we'll just say extension or repeat. We'll give you a few more seconds. You only get three of those though, so kind of use them when you think you might actually help you pull off the question here. Yeah, whoever gets the most points at the end of the 20 wins, or we're going overtime, but we'll see. This first question, hey guys, what was The Rock slash Rocky Maivia's first pay per view? Looking for the name of the event and the year, please. We will do WWT rules in case somebody screws up the year. Maybe give it to you first for the pay per view. But if you give me the pay per view and the year, that is what will get you the point for sure. For shizzle. Hold on, my ex is in my DMs. Let me read this message.
Woo!
I was just saying, hey,
Spicy.
hey there. All right, I'll keep you updated so if that anything happens. She actually might be watching. Maybe she doesn't like that I'm doing that. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down, Michael.
Survivor Series 1996.
And Timothy.
I went with Bad Blood '96.
Survivor Series, yeah, part of the 4-on-4 match here. Also on the Young Rock, but they only made it a 3-on-3 match on Young Rock. I don't know why. Uh, who was the first person eliminated from the 2003 Royal Rumble? Uh, Jake, remember Backlash? Or no, Mania? They had all those Minute Maid advertisements.
Yeah.
Yeah. What do you think? I'm gonna just go to Amazon and immediately purchase Minute Maid like I'm some sort of mark WWE? Come on, I'm not that bad.
Oh, apparently they know their
Exactly
audience.
what I did. It actually might have worked. I hadn't had Minute Maid in a while, and I was like, oh, I would like some Minute Maid.
Anyway,
Actually, I
got
don't know if I have
some
more.
wipes.
5. Red's better than blue. 4, 3, 2, 1.
Be careful what you
Tim
say.
Shelton Benjamin.
and Michael.
Fun fact: I've never seen this Royal Rumble, so I took a wild guess and said Spike Dudley.
Ooh.
Oh, of course, that's a dirty sweep here. Looking for Shawn Michaels, his first Rumble back, and then Jericho teased him and attacked him from behind, along with Christian. Young JPO was very sad because he was very excited, and then Michaels is not even in the match for like 2 minutes.
Oh wow!
What was the nickname of the Nashville venue that held the weekly TNA pay per views? Come on, Michael, you are Mr. TNA, as we say.
It's true. Well, at least I know this one.
So do I. Now.
Now, not the last TNA question, I believe.
Damn,
Uh,
got my hopes up.
Yeah, we got a couple more. Nope. Oh, hold on, Max is back in my DMs.
Is there a
All right,
question about
I'll just
Kaiju
follow.
Big Battle?
Ooh, well, don't ruin question 13. But no. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Michael.
The Asylum.
Timothy.
Couldn't think of it. I remember seeing
Yeah, they would call it
one of
the
them.
Asylum all the time. The Asylum. Who did Brock Lesnar defeat in his first, that says fist, first SummerSlam since returning back to WWE in 2012?
I didn't even see that when we were going over these
That's why
earlier.
that's why we test things, Jacob, so I don't look dumb on camera.
Well, I thought you just wanted to test a few good questions.
That and also for spelling errors.
Well, also, anytime I do correct your typos, you get mad at me.
No, because I want to do it off air, not on. Shut up. 5. I'll do a slow 4, 3, 2, 1. Tim, what you got?
Was it Big Show?
Michael?
It's 50-50 for me. I said Triple H.
It is indeed Hunter Hearst Helmsley will get the point there, or Michael rather, for Hunter Hearst Helmsley.
It's between him and
Which
Punk.
tag team?
I think Punk was the following year.
Yeah.
Which tag team had the most reigns as WCW Tag Team Champions?
It's gotta be.
Or is it?
Everything looks good there. There's no typos there. We're good.
Thank you, Jacob. Thank you. All right, both men are in. Let's see what they got in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Michael, what you got?
It's gotta be Harlem Heat, right?
Says Booker and Stevie. Timothy?
That's what I was thinking too. Harlem.
Hey, there we go. Timothy's on the board. It is indeed Booker and Stevie. No one has held the titles more than them. It's a collective unit. Jacob Barber, take it away.
Who was known as the Diamond Stud in WCW? Fun fact, also my nickname in high school.
Was it? Fun fact. I think you're lying about that.
I don't think you know what a fun fact is.
Jacob's like, were you at my high school? How'd you know? 5, 4, 3, 2.
I didn't say other people called me that. I called
Tuck it
myself
in.
that.
Okay.
Pens down. There you go. Timothy, what you got?
It's probably wrong. I just went with Diamond Dallas Page.
DDP, Michael?
No, he was managed by Diamond Dallas Page. This would be Scott Last Call Hall.
Fuck!
I have no idea about the last call part. I will take your word. But regardless,
It was during that weird ass gimmick he had back in the early days. Fuck.
They just released one of those side toy figure makers made a Diamond Stud action figure for the first time recently.
Nice.
That looks just like the Galoob. It fits in right with your Galoobs.
I hope it has the tearaway pants.
Question number 7. What was the final match from the final ECW pay-per-view? Not WWE ECW.
There you go. Yes, that is the clarification. I'm talking that real EC dub back in the day. Not looking for all the chamber people.
Did I name all the chamber people?
If you're writing the word Bobby Lashley, you're wrong.
Spoiler.
Greatest ECW champion of all time.
Oh, God. I don't know. I'm a big Vincent. Never mind.
We're just going to forget Chavo exists? Okay.
5.
Everyone forgets
Chavo
Chavo exists.
2. I met him last year. He was a super nice guy. Pens down, Michael.
Fittingly, since it was one of their biggest matches in their feud, RVD versus Jerry Lynn.
Timothy, what you got?
Oh, I just went with Sandman and Taz.
No, Taz would be definitely gone by then. Michael, though, pulling it. Jerry Lynn, RVD would close it out. Good way to close it out. Very good ending there.
Next question. Who won the ROH World title at Death Before Dishonor 2005?
After this is your movie question, everyone's favorite question in WWT, the movie round.
Very specifically mine, my favorite.
Your favorite, absolutely.
Well, someone who likes
Well,
movies,
I'm gonna
you
name-
questions sometimes.
Jordan, I watched Abigail for the first time today.
That's a fun movie. Do you like it?
I did. I enjoyed that. I enjoyed the directors.
I love it. Yes. I'm sad they're not doing the next Scream anymore. So
great.
that's sad. I wanted them to finish it. Like their trilogy anyway. 5.
I went with
4,
Mufasa. That was
3,
my choice today.
2,
Nice.
1. Never seen that. Probably never will. Michael, what you got?
CM Punk.
Says the Punkster. Timothy?
CM Punk.
Hey, it is indeed Phil. A lot of people thought he wasn't going to win. This would be his last match, but then he had the Summer of Punk.
That was. Never mind. What wrestler appears in the films Dead or Alive, Chick Fight, and The Newest Pledge?
These 3 films do exist. I'm not making anything up.
Oh, I'm sure they do. There's been a lot of wrestling star movies that should never
Oh, yeah.
have been made.
Oh, yeah. That's some of my favorite. Oh, by the way, I've seen all 3 of these, by the way. I've seen all of them.
You have.
I'm about to
Not
make
sure if I saw
I'm about to make a really terrible joke.
Oh, no. Never seen Titanic. Never saw the
Jesus.
third Indiana Jones.
You've
Never
never
saw,
seen Titanic, but you've seen all
Never
3 of
seen it.
these?
No, I'm sorry.
Yep.
No, the
The
bigger
third Indiana Jones you've never seen?
right?
I don't think I saw Last Crusade. No.
Oh
I
my
don't wanna-
god!
Maybe
I
as a
don't want to
kid,
hear
but, like,
shit about me
I'm not
watching
confident
Frogman
put
anymore.
on Letterboxd. No, but yeah, but you also. Yeah, fair.
The
5,
same thing.
4, 3, 1. There's no wrestlers in it though. That's the problem.
You
Michael,
don't know that? You haven't seen it.
I said Soraya. Isn't the
I
newest
would have
pledge?
watched it.
Isn't that newest pledge the one with her and Xavier Woods?
Stop it with the Brad Maddox cameo. Timothy.
I just put the biz.
These are all Kevin Nash films. Kevin Nash can be found in all these films. Dead or Alive, by the way, based on the video game DOA.
Question number 10. Who dis?
I'm gonna show you a photo of a pro wrestler or at least character, I guess in this case to an extent, and name this person. And obviously, I'm not looking for Teddy Long.
Oh, and you had to pick a shitty side picture of him too. Oh.
I feel like you see. I know it is a bit of a side one, but I feel like you kind of.
Yeah, I
feel
mean,
like
yeah.
you either got it or you don't.
Oh. God, who's that little jobber?
I think I know
See
who
if
you're
anyone
going
can
for,
pull
but
it.
I don't remember his name, so I'm just gonna guess.
Yeah, because I can remember this segment. I can remember it.
2, 1, lock it in. Depends on anything, Michael.
I feel like it starts with a C, but I couldn't remember it, so I said Matt Morgan when he was shaved.
Okay.
Yeah.
And nothing between the Palmer
Honestly,
Cannon.
that's the name I was looking for.
Palmer Cannon is who we're looking for.
I knew it's something with a C.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Was a wrestler. They
I
only
remember
used him, I think, as like an assistant to Teddy Long for like a couple months, and then he was gone.
Yeah. He had a few of those.
Who is the only man to have held the WCW Cruiserweight, the WWF Light Heavyweight, and the TNA X Division titles? He's a cruiserweight everywhere.
Spoilers, it's not the guy whose music is playing.
Shh. You don't remember John Cena's great X Division run?
I can't say.
No, I couldn't see it.
You're fired. But the answers will be fired away in 5.
That's why
4,
I did the comedy.
3, 2, 1. Timothy, what you thinking?
I just went with Chavo.
Okay, Michael.
Under same human rule, I said X-Pac.
It is indeed Sean Waltman, aka X-Pac, popping up in all 3 companies, winning their titles. Yeah, Chavo not a bad one though, but I don't think no X Division. I can double check, but yeah.
I don't think so.
What 3 years saw the last match of Ric Flair? So essentially, what was his last WWE match, his last TNA match, and then at least for now, his last match ever.
Can you go through those 3 again?
Yeah, so what's his last WWE match? Just give me the year. His last TNA match, give me the year. And then what was so far his last match ever, that tag match he had. Was your other kind of bonus hint. Yeah, Chavo Corrado Jr.
I liked one of those.
2-time TNA Tag Champ with no X Division.
Okay.
Where's
Gonna
this
be
again?
off.
WWT rules.
I'm gonna be off by a
You
year
could-
on the last one, and it's gonna show me how much time freaking flies.
You could get the point depending on if you're right on the other two, so that all depends.
Oh,
Five,
no, the years.
four,
I was off by a
three,
year on the first two. I
1. Pens down, Michael.
Well, yeah, WWE is definitely 2008. I said 2012 for TNA, and I said 2022 for the last one.
Alrighty, Timothy.
Yeah, because I was thinking 2012 for WWE, TNA 2015, and the last one 2018.
Oh no, Michael will get it there of 2/3, 2/3 of the way here. Can we do the same votes? Okay. So yes, 2008 at Mania, 2011 against Sting, and then 2022 is correct.
Okay, so I was right there.
For the tag match, yes, with Andrade against Jarrett and Lethal.
Okay.
Hey, speaking of TNA, anyway, New Japan star T.J. Perkins wrestled in TNA under what 3 different mask gimmicks? So, same as last round. I could get the point based on if you know one of them, 2 of them, or 3 of them. Whoever has the most correct.
Don't mean to brag, but I got 2 of them.
Good job.
And if you want to hear about all 3, check out my interview with T.J. Perkins on this channel. We go over all of them. It's a really good talk.
Shameless plugs.
I'm on the same channel, is it? It is podcast on the channel. That's some good ones, but TJ was cool. Alrighty. I give you some bonus time to mull it over. Let's hear it in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Again, start with Malcolm. So Michael's we keep track.
Puma, Manic, and Suicide.
Alrighty, and Timothy.
Oh, I was completely off. Shark Boy got stuck in my mind with the Stone Cold ripoff.
What? Can I get a shell? Yeah. In that case, shell no. Because no, Michael actually nailing it, by the way, with the Suicide, which then turned to Manic because they were scared of the name Suicide, and then originally debuting as Puma back in the day. I believe even a very early opponent of Samoa Joe. Maybe Joe's first? Yeah.
I think they wrestled in PWG actually too.
That I believe so. What now free agent did Samoa Joe defeat at NXT TakeOver Brooklyn? He's been to Samoa Joe.
Oh, you changed this question.
I did. You didn't have it. I made it slightly easier, or gave them more of a selected window.
Yeah, no. I like the wording. It's a good
Yeah. And there's it down. By free agent, I just simply mean TV guy right now. Hey, Timothy message? Oh, different Timothy. I thought you were messaging me while you were playing. Never mind. I have another person named Timothy that messaged me. I was like, what is he doing? 5.
Now the Venmo goes through.
3, 2, 1. Lock it in. Pens down. Timothy, what you thinking?
I was going with Adam something, but I couldn't finish it.
Alrighty, Michael.
Was this Brooklyn too? Because I don't even remember Samoa Joe take over Brooklyn. I could be wrong. I said Baron Corbin.
Baron Corbin is correct though. Maybe I messed up on that. I'm not sure. I have to look. What is the name of the pro wrestling promotion based in India and backed by TNA from 2011 to 2012? So TNA askew, if you will, tonight.
Right.
No, it was the first Brooklyn.
Okay.
Okay, thank
I
you.
remember.
As I say, I usually do try to add that caveat if it wasn't.
I've heard of this, but I'm not going to pull it.
I mean, it was overshadowed by Jushin, Thunder Liger, and Tyler Breeze. So
I still remember Tyler coming out with the models had like this Statue of Liberty shit. And that's good times.
Yeah, it's a relatively good show. Yeah, the main event is Finn and Kevin in a ladder. Bailey and Sasha. Oh, my girl Blue Pants on pay per view. Hell yeah! 5, 4, 3.
That's
2,
right. Yeah,
that's a Blue Pants. Michael, what you got?
it's not this, but I said Global Force Wrestling.
All right, other askew one, Timothy.
Yeah.
I had no fucking clue. I went New Delhi Club.
Hey, at least you shot your shot. This was Ring Ka-King.
Yep.
Ring Ka-King. Chavo, by the way, former tag champ. While I was looking up his titles.
Best of luck.
Check out.
Question number 16. What team's first tag title win came when they ended the last reign of the New Age Outlaws? Platinum rapper John.
On the Brooklyn pre-show was the Hype Bros, one of the greatest tag teams of all time.
Also, Emma defeating Charlotte and Becky Lynch when she wasn't supposed to.
What?
You know what was interesting about Mojo was that he didn't get hyped. Right? Hear me out.
Oh, yeah.
He stayed hyped. Stayed hyped. Like the Hulk, he's always.
If he would have stayed good, he would have stayed employed.
No. You're wrong because he never got good to stay good. 3, 2. Sorry, Mojo, if you're watching. 2, 1. Big fan. Timothy, what you got?
Andre the
Hardy
Diamond
Boys?
Royal.
Hardy did it. Michael?
I said Shield, Reigns and Rollins.
Oh, can't accept either. Looking for the
Ooh.
Usos. If the
Ooh,
Usos would end that last
okay.
reign of the New Age Outlaws after they had that kind of renaissance run.
was
What?
That was a new sweep.
Renaissance round.
Who were the first AEW Trios champs?
I'll give you a hint. It's 3 people.
Okay.
Still gotta watch. I was about to say Colossal.
You mean Collision? Good
Oh my
luck finding
God.
it in. Good luck finding it in complete format.
Well, no, didn't they write on Twitter that like we'll have the replay?
Yeah, we'll
up?
have it on the West Coast feed. Didn't happen.
Oh, okay. Well, then maybe I'll keep waiting then
Yeah,
before I
they
even
still
try.
got screwed. It may be on Max though.
That's where I watch now full anyway. I can't had to
Extensive.
cancel Sling. One more time from Michael. It's first of 3. We're almost done anyway.
For a
Yeah.
company I enjoy, this would be an easy question, and I just cannot remember it.
And I know
It's just I think how much we
Rio's crap.
Be like that sometimes.
we're kind of mad about the titles. I think is the problem.
Yeah.
You know, sometimes there's good matches though, but sometimes the Death Riders will go 2 months without defending them. So 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Michael,
Is it Dark Order?
Timothy,
No idea.
Ooh.
nothing at all.
No.
Oh, you should have at least shot your shot because you could have got it maybe on WWT rules. But Omega and the Bucks are the first ever.
Were they?
Omega
Oh,
and
they were
the Bucks.
They immediately vacated them.
Okay.
Yeah,
that's
I
why
was
I
thinking
had
more
Raw
like
should
Jungle
change.
Boy or maybe crap like that.
Okay, yeah, that's right. It was after Brawl Out.
Sorry, I was not looking at the screen. I did not know you were. How many times has WrestleMania been held in Madison Square Garden?
Did Dark Order ever get it?
Nope.
No, they.
No, I was gonna say
It was
a lot
them
of
and
people wanted them to.
it was them and Page, but yeah, they didn't win.
They should have. Like that's a time to. That was the one missed boat. Not one missed, many missed boats.
You're right.
But like Omega and Bucks didn't necessarily need it. You know what I mean? Dark Order kind of did, and they. What did I look up the other day? They got jobbed on either Dynamite or Collision, and it was their first time on TV since Rampage.
Yeah.
They haven't been on TV since the Dead Show.
Yeah.
So 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Michael.
I said WrestleMania 1, WrestleMania 10, and WrestleMania 20 for 3.
Timothy.
I can only think of 2. That's why I just put 2.
When in doubt, 3 it out. Or if you know it's 3, then also 3 it out. But yeah, the first one, and then they were starting to book in with 10 and 20. And then at 30, they're like, no, we can make more money. We're not doing that.
Right.
Who were the 2 people Otis have fought in a singles match on the PLE?
I think it was our friend Zach Jacob that was like, they should go back to MSG, though. Wouldn't that be nice for Legacy? And I'm like, bro, you're a bad businessman. Like I get what you're saying, but like, you would lose millions of dollars if you went to MSG anymore. Like,
Yeah, and
no.
Legacy, like Ted DiBiase is not going to be in WWE anytime soon. So,
Ted DiBiase Jr.
You're
sure
not
shit
getting
ain't.
Legacy back.
If you want to look up Ted DiBiase Jr. later, Google that, folks. He faces 45 years potentially. Yikes. 5, 4. If you want to learn more, watch the Lonely Marks Thursdays
Repeat.
over on the Lonely Marks channel.
Repeat.
No problem. We're looking for 2 people that Otis fought in singles matches on a PLE. There's only 2 singles matches ever on PPV/PLE.
Jordan, would you say Prison Time is going to be Ted's real legacy?
Oh, I hope he. Well, actually, I don't hope he gets a lighter sentence. I hope he's innocent that he does, but I don't know.
I hope he's guilty.
Do the crime. Whoa, damn. Do the crime, do the time. And didn't like Mike go to jail? Man, the $1 million man, like, his kids, man. Hey, we all got our dark problems. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Michael.
It's Dolph Ziggler and Tucker? I don't even know if that last one was right.
I was thinking Chad Gable, and I couldn't think of Dolph Ziggler. I just kept thinking of Nick Nurse. I was like, what? Why can't I remember his WWE name? But yeah.
So Michael will get the point based on the Dolph Ziggler poll. Also looking for The Miz. They fought for that Money in the Bank lunchbox. The Tucker match never even happened, Michael. He turned on him, and they never even bothered having the match and then fired Tucker.
Wow.
At least let Otis win a match. Like, what the fuck? And
I figured it might have been at like Extreme Rules in the Swamp or something.
it would make sense, but no.
I don't want to brag, Michael, but I have gotten 3 questions correct that you have not. So
I'm so proud of you.
that's a win for me.
There you go.
Who was John Cena's first WWE pay-per-view opponent?
And because it is the final question, this is worth 97 points.
The game is on the line.
I just arbitrarily throw out different numbers every time.
You can miss the first 19, but if you get that last one right, you can still win.
Well, I like
how you finish.
So you're saying there's a chance?
There's a chance. I like on a Good Mythical Morning, they'll do that. They'll find like a way to like make the last question count, even if like there's no way normally.
Jimmy Fallon does that too. Anytime he's playing the game. And this last
it does
one
make it more fun.
10,000 points.
Yeah, making the rest of the game kind of not matter. 5, 4, 3.
Pretty sure Jimmy Fallon's the only one that actually in those games too.
Timothy, what you got?
I went with Kurt Angle.
Oh, Michael. Sorry about that.
Said Chris Jericho.
It is indeed Y2J, Chris Jericho, who broke down the walls with him, I believe, at Vengeance. And your winner will be Michael Turner, moving on to fight Steve Mesa in the second round. Michael, you did what a lot of people thought you might do. Well, first you also said you were never going to be in the tournament again.
Sure.
But I don't know. But I'm glad you're here anyway. You pulled a Ric Flair. You pulled a Terry Funk. He just won't stay retired. But I'm glad you pulled it. Look at that. I'm glad you pulled it.
It's a legendary tournament because Chris Cass is finally allowed to play since he's no longer the champion. So I figured I had to be a part of that. Tim, we're glad to have you in this space. Thank you for playing. Obviously, it's going to be a little shaky ground for your first time, but that happens to all of us. I look forward to playing Steve. Steve's always a tough competitor. We'll see what happens, but just happy to be here.
No, Timothy, happy to have you, my man. You're always welcome back. It might have been a little tough because this was a tournament match, so you would throw the deep end right away.
I kind of just marked these as like, okay, I at least competed in this and this. Now I can mark off wrestling trivia.
Nice.
There you go.
Granted, it was against Michael, who I used to write his TV matches and fuck him over. So it's like karma coming right back.
It's true.
Wait, trivia?
Yeah, TV
I used to
trivia.
do TV trivia back in the day.
Yeah, with Multiplex Entertainment when I founded that before the hostile takeover. Yep.
You should write one and host it on the Pierce Co. Because I want to play Michael in TV trivia.
Set it up and I'll do it.
There you
Yes,
go.
Why
I
are
challenge
we
you, Michael. I don't know, Jacob.
I'm good with that.
I just went with it.
Jacob, just between me and you, so don't listen. Between me and you, how do you think it went? And he plugs their parting words.
What was the first part of that?
I don't know.
Say your name.
How do you think it went? But,
It went the way one of them thought it would go. And plugs, check us out, Talking Wrestling every Thursday on the Lonely Marks at 10. Yeah, 7 my time because West Coast.
West Coast?
So yes, for Jacob, for Tim, for Turner, for me and you, for everything everywhere all at once, thanks for watching. We love you more than you'll ever know. Isn't that right, Jim?
Thank you, fuck you, bye, boom.